Manasseh.
Hey! It's a catfish.
And also say bien.
Me say
Big AKWESS.
I will be.
Me no kasa enti me kasa. Me fi no.
What
Le winjai ye paucho. Yes sir wa. Ko no kasa o haji.
Ko no movie na. Na
me paucho on the kasa o.
Can dan mo so. Can dan mo so. Abona hi.
David.
We the TD.
Le kila lumiana.
David oh. Abona ya.
Predator.
Una ko pento pa.
Sane.
Keep watching. Move on to LORDSON TV. Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it. And one LORDSON TV.
There is this special quote on the internet which says, discussion is an exchange of knowledge, an argument an exchange of ignorance. Which I say yetna say na say sinkonya na say yetwi bibi ebetopono so na say ye ba mu ye nya badwafo so etena say na say ye nyina ye ka choato adwen kyerɛkyerɛ adwen ɛwɔ ho a ɛboa ma ye nya nimdeɛ wɔ ade a ebi mpo a ye nim ɛho na afei nso ebiem no wo discussion so no say wo bi ekofa argument kyerɛ mentime ho ase bi etimi pie ɛwɔ enkonya sie bi emu ana kyerɛ sɛ ebia nim ɛna ye nim sɛ ne ebesi aka asɛm no no na ekofa so ebia dement me ho ase eba ana sɛ ebi so enipa no na no kasa ɛna betimi akɔtwega bibi amantokwa foforo nso aba ɛwɔ saa enkonyasie no echi ebusua trans discussion jumedie so ni wa wani tuase oba kro metina akonya kasie mu sei ni wuhia ya kye papa na so na ye hia yi de kyerɛ sɛ ye ba beto ato adwen ye bedi nkomo afa ne oma ekoso ewo social edi ni media no eso na aboa ma ye nyina ye hu de ekɔ ne de eba ɛwɔ Ghana ye si ni twa no nso emu ye nyina ye nim sɛ Kumawood mu nsam de anya ene ena ye ba be ka ne ye wie an obi ka na asem ye se hyemuja kyese enne enu so enum kyese kwa na kwa de be kyi ade be san bi asem foforo epie efri Kumawood no enso eba emontene so obi kra be ka sa na se Kumawood de enim sese bi egu da bi enwu ye ade egu bia no me pa cho ye ntimi enka ho asem ewo ho ne eka ho asem de na kyerɛ sɛ ewo ho ete ase na emom enuma ba kumienu bi ena ebia enkoyie enu ntina me Kumawood no ebia abafom na nso mpanimfo aka wona ho abom ene series ahodo na ye stars anu omo Kumawood no wo bia nso ede nani a kyerɛ ba bi fofora wo twetwa nkakra sania wo beka eja asom na Kumawood no asafa ne ntoma pa efra na afa yetimi nso ejina ne nan so menchia won mo akwa basronko emra LORDSON TV efidikasi so midi ede obakro abna santi misanso mo akwa babiem ede ba trans discussion eso wonim say dwumadie we yetna se say enwumako bi adaroma efisem penifo say yefno pan wo yemfa enhyane aba untimi fa empty stomach embo trumpet enye efise wo trumpet na ngasa mframa na wo twen yeden na wo de yefno pan ekwa akohyene enu nti top connect me pa cho ne wo abrochi mem wo bi man so awo bere mu nyina echi watimi atutu morue monya kakra de ato achi wo pese wo de bafie ma yenso yetimi ye japade bi ede ma ona da meboa na se won so bafie wanya baby papa bi ede wuti ato am wo sa kwantu ya wutu bra wo kɔbre nyina na so mfaso eni na so na yi living nsɛm a wani tua yesa ye bebre ne nti ko send this kana na wusu me pa wo data if it's a top connect aba ede amount de obe yansa obe download the app no e wo phone so na baby a wo bia wo de tena se na send this ka we no money fee enti eso eye boko download this na oni omo ending komo nyax royal kente papa ajosio nyax special so bolo botama jiri commander 1 and afi LORDSON foundation ni nyumaku a adare mo so yasene me yede nkomo twetwen eba abesom nim se metina se say dia discussion nye nipa ba akofo so ati ase enye nipa ba akofo ena ye discussion ema ne ye fesi ase adwen ene nyansa wo hwe ene ba akofo tirim enti mene mi ankasa ma de nyina me dofo papa brother Steven ne okolosi media so wo gini dina eja de bia de akye ade san wo so gu nkofo bi so no kire se enye ise obi kana ase menye ise ena mene no e wo fie ha kire se discussions aye ba be wono so e ka ho bi na wo beboa amagimade no aye kama ye nkɔ ne nkyɛn na obi say mpanimfo se yense trodo e mato ayi de nkɔ ne nkyɛn na no pay discussion so de owo edema ye ne nkɔ na ye nkotie brother Steven anope de won sa ha
sao
o se Benin
se ayo o se
Benin
na de me ko empe
adenti
ako foforo
Ah, baby for say.
Pameko efufro.
Any abeko China and I know so.
Bempah.
Na Togwe.
Menyentum.
Na upedai.
Oh, kind. Ebeka.
Any ade mo Ghana here.
Ghana here. Oh, how dey mepe. How dey me free. How me krom.
Sa. Na anya bia itensi da benya keko benya yi mo yi. Ko bi wa ye nchene nkwan wa wo fufuo bi ate atom.
Yeah.
Onwa efe.
Amen.
Yeshi ya che.
Ane.
Etina se say di nkomo ani ache. Ache. Anopay. Eja. Ye be di nkomo. Ye be to adwene. Wa wani to Kumawood ho nsem de.
Okay.
Enye ne na LORDSON TV ye betina so aka ho nsem. Ese abrani abde bia foforo ba emontene so. Na foforo kura aba.
Okay.
Ye brother Wheezy Lewen. Kojon cancer. One your big brother, big AKWESS. Omukopie mu ewo United Showbiz so ye Saturday twam ya. Na wa wani to yase Kumawood obia ne se ne wosika ne de efa. Na ensam ne beto omontene so no. First of all, before se ebekọ omonsem na nkasa no, me pese me busa se Kumawood. Se Kumawood no hu ne sen. Omo ate asese wo bia se emu atete kakra no. Na obia ba abontene oka de ope no. Say na wusi ehunu na say na wonso onya kwanya obeka ede afa ho.
Well, Machia LORDSON TV, TV nyina ne arefo nyina mo bi akwaba eba discussion platform iso.
No kwasem.
Well, also you know, you were talking about discussion, you were defining discussion and all that, and it is true. Also, you've laid down a premise right now. It's something like if we say interrogation.
Okay.
So we are going to interrogate.
Yes.
Nice one. And in a discussion, your premises.
Okay.
Okay. Your premises. And our premises, no, yeah, that is the facts, the data or information.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
And you know, premise, no, and it's a Kumawood, what is it? Industry.
Industry.
To see
as a movie in
idea eco and I say as will be a yedi ope. So that is the premise, right? Well, the MMA kind of say, you know, I've been in the movie industry before.
Hey, wow.
Moving out.
Are they?
Or you try your auditions in the day. Your auditions when they solo more and the other. But then, I think I don't know. Information I change and I say ayera.
Movie now muko try na ayera.
Yeah, delete free.
Machine so. Okay, na just wo me dey no kwasem we cry your point back.
Yeah, you know, on say sanity like on say a brana me wo salon Bishop movie production na pempi you know na ota eka sinitwa no eho asem e de kire as a conform ne ade twase to be create strategy be na to me page eye sinitwa and all that. Though meka say me nyo though I've been in it before but me nimu bebre sa then so ye na ye free ye hu no say na Kumawood what is it movie industry no be abete joku but yes chiremu ona es will be aba ofreno kodjon kansale aba ifu DJ oh no
yeah oh you good
oh then times like say you could yesika was that time and I be a won crash any ade no so that could yesika ukuya ma ukofa bench akwa Kumawood movie be kona ma ameda so no just oh teta so be so refuse no for there kwa kwhwe we so to the one when is ka betu ya the bench ko
in exchange
na dey the ko na ko for atana so no mahwe na just on so nya mai den ewura to da bon se be pon na just bench no kro wo dey no bia fa wo dey o wi ade akọ so dey ba
o dey aba ani abro dey
nya asem gato so no that time now to say abri bia no just say day in day out it be I will share several TV stations most especially TV3 and ya day something like a can drama ne cantata we say me na ya day na just ma energy was system ne mo pay yi and na most of the times na edition day be brewum ba ha ba isem na do so chewa part 12 ne nya some good
okwada hwenya ya say e bia wonko na wote on say wo be movie ni dey ade nsan wote me baby afọ na wo be pon pa na hwe be ifo movie wonko na usuro ase ye be chewo
and then time no na chese na as a kokobo ne sa ne manema na e dey be na ewo but and once say you share this time round I enter hunu say be a say no be a movie way about so no first say be a patrikotum train be a Daniel CD DVD but this time round no you don't see them as you see no be na koye be a YouTube and a social media so on is why we say be a ko cassette ni we say me ade no anya de say be kana na be there this say be also create YouTube channel ni be and yeah, so that is the strategy people are taking or Dr. Likey money and more creative and no make us say abafom so no yeah abafom say the city can no and yes and TNA and what's the movie actors maybe nice here no they are presenting acrobat to say is here how you presenter and Mama Brown so they are oh say the no and you know you say be a comedy bina and Kofi crack crabby near they know to many BB and they're free. So we hope for the best. Say it carried some information about Africa. Carried some information about our tradition, our customs, our cultural practices and all that. So sometimes some dressings they would put up and all that would tell you say or would link you back to that of our ancestors. Let's say
talking of
above yeah.
Talking of YouTube near the idea. Let's see our series I hold to a airpa. Obeka me musa say see an rayenchi and
well on say the thing is there is an advancement in the system or in our world. How we get to me. And advancement doesn't mean total change. So no say bibi kon kanya ebi ne beka ho but the na what that no e free ho
and to you no the what that in free
me can say free ho me say it shouldn't be so the on say system nemo and say dey be abem okay so what I would expect yen Kumawood actors and say ko beye so no and I would be expecting them say bianca obeye and say be first na be a DVD be na a CD be a say oh no first na be ko cinema hall na sa ne manema no ba and na be ni ho enti and no system no no e de na wo beye okay na emma movie what is it movie industry no enyra e be a say na YouTube a Facebook ho na ko ni panyi na egu eni ye mfa nko ho so you can create a channel. Nasa the first number year no ewo what is it a year a ton cassette ewo market near the man called Fokoton and Tessa ewo YouTube and so I think when you do it there you're gonna get paid. Or be get to with me. That is it. And still you will get people are who be involved with more. Maybe they will pay something before they get on set and all that. Still the system no edania. Say the BC done no. Ma de na wo ye no na papa no. Infri udi wuremu na wa address it to the system, the current situation or the current system no sani krasenka yeah
I was here discussion ayaguso we yen rem we ni na wo hede we a ejanisi banen information ni si ba wo mouth mu say jumedi ne be ye comment Mr. Robert pie to say na wa share link na woni anso ayeden etimi abasu bi wo ka sika ye di wrasinim obi kura kwape adwuma na wo di sika wakotua bibi ne afa no utum se nipa ya de a wo koi enya ne field ba sika wo ho wakotua sika ye di wura ne omamu san eboa anase moa
well on say there are stuffs like a person is having a talent obligated with me and sometimes the person doesn't have it but he feels to do it so no and you get managers okay you will get let me say managers and directors producers near the most especially managers and like and as a directors per se one a bit to me a direct a bit to me a treat you once I make us a treat be like it's like you're repairing something so the thing isn't within the person but someone like is it Vivian Jill that is what I heard say she wasn't at first a person who loved to be a movie actress na uchuma kone baby you get that but they saw something in her and they created it in her and as a see and nabefa so on say she's seen so more to say yes she is very good in acting you get that so on to bo na adena no nim dada na bia oni energy wo mu say bia obaby bisa o hu ne say bia obetumi aye and e bia wo di hye ne mu okay and sometimes people get it for free and some yana ebinomo ekowuram just like that say bia obetumi ayenti no me penkrofo ama wana ba betwesen in dia mama and all that into bia for free no yana be bring taking it serious. Or we get to me. And sometimes it isn't about say nipa ne kotua bribe bi. There are directors and I say producers I be nipa ne ntumi nyekora a few ones and ya na why say dey no say bia obetumi enya sex be free lady ne ho nti and I say obetumi no ya bibi nti na bia waye amana be wurem ba obra wontumi nye. But when me battery no few ones sanity but say genuine ones no like wontumi nya onfa o magina set ne so ma o ma begu ne mu ase so no e na obi won so a ohunu say o stage na o de gina ho no o facial say the body posture no etite no ne adokasa no say what the best in ne ma beboa and for that matter to me train you so no say as what is it we try script anyway say me like we try dialogue we try discussion anyway say me so you give the person what to say how we get to him so it's about you saying it but saying it no there should be something that is coming out of you looking like it is real so on you say bia ya ka say Kofi Kosku na Kofi Kosku why you saying na rigid now that but say akwan abefa so abeka Kofi Kosku no so on some people like Kodun Kansala when more je ko mu ne like me sure je ko mu bibi achepa that was I think a Fura yeah was it Kumasi Yonko Kumasi Yonko Ejeko was slim okay and I loved that movie and serious and I think the old soldier never die and some movie no Asoreba and he was like the way he acted you see you saw him to be like this is yes wayene real so no wayene real like the way more and as for any crofo so and fun baby I don't better like someone like Okumenu yes so no ono kwa do be ya manabro so and na Mama Brown oh, said it here, no? Yes, maybe I'll never to be very good. Yes, very good. So on bigger quiz now come for 7 years. Then on so maybe I'll never to know. On say very good. So on into no on say we na no na yeah dear like I'm going to say yeah the people has their talent, and when you give them what to say, they don't just do it outright. They create something around it, and they make it look real. That is what we call talent. How we get to me. You want me on your set, you want me on your location, but then the old day mameno. So I shouldn't be rigid on what you're giving me.
Not just say
good.
To cut everything short,
yeah.
Way. No, just say obi ohwa ujini sikana or funny serious more than so be funny free.
Obi ohwa.
Obi ohwa. No obi on so a utumi say ade no
and most of the time it's like it's somewhat like registration. You are registering. Okay. So no, until you be you have to register.
Oh, we know ebi ohwa here's in the case ebi omo wo mu dada o omo acting. Yeah. But utumi say nipa we dey role like dey money. 150 in. Yeah, and America say bebre no atua bribe. And America say enye producers nyina emwa bribery on say bribe they say enya de papa na deba. Okay, it's about we all in a queue. And obi afa soro asan nyina ya ho no aba abeje. Meanwhile, the person doesn't have the actual talent to do it. Yes. But it's sense of person in nimumra public screen intino. And I say be a what is it? Manager and I say be a director, APBB and a producer, a binye BB free no huntino. No, they know about Bejinem, wa branca, I don't know. Can you pass me say by yeah, if you are to man a camera. Okay. So all said it, you know. Sana say, did producers actually did their work well? Producers, managers, directors
actually do.
Yes, sorry. Okay. The producers actually do their work well.
Well, you cannot put it all right. Also, like sometimes like there is something called hasty generalization. Okay. So you should put it this way: did some of the
some producers
or did all the producers do well their work? Because you producer be an
yes, by be replacing young person.
Yeah.
Not now quite
good. It's also you producers na that mistake. Good. And so did all the producers do their work well? That should be the question. Okay. Good. Also because did producers do their work well? And as a producers, I'll be get to me. A question. Yeah, but question be I want to patch nice one. Into the thing say, yes, most of the producers did well their work. Okay? Most of the producers were genuinely doing their work. Okay? And they never went by bribery, corruption, and all that. Most of them, let me say, several of them, and I know we are corrupt. and as be up to date, me corrupt. I'll be get to me. The brain na a massem, enes anima name sikasem, sikanibreni a day, or one money a day. So on 92 nes anima name no, even one producers nakasa, one casantem quanto quani, and directors and tem to quanto quani a day. So on 92 a day, oh no, and sanity, yeah, you mean na you may sanity.
I will see a some I can young way, Uncle Hebiga quiz. And a win, way a win. Watch that the secret about whom you nubia, and none so much one name. Once a year, say was in one name about out to say a jaco nearly win or more issue. Young Conyan would tell a win. Secrets are what they told and once in a so, or broke with him, it was united show business.
Yes, say, ye, Jerry Frewa, Uncle Woon, yes, star.
Oh, independent team see the overquite. Nobody. I mean, a soy. Mino buy. I got to buy. Beautiful buy. A position buy. Will be a bansana maybe. Time.
That's it.
Time will tell. I mean, a battery. Nobody. You've been sanity. Me men a story.
Yes.
Baby, we are 80%. The first movie, that's just go and check the date. What check I say, me no be woman, only about to me. But hate him, me last person buy. Me say, be if you come a bop puppy, then you say, me no, scanamagia, me search and settle. Go and be Jim Sicker, we may quite all the crew. Me temperature masters in your number. It was a 3,000 5,000 you come and make 2,000. 2,000 say, Bassett, I'm two biscuits. You count to make 50 million. Masacha monkolini na timis sinaka sankasano misike nyama media do opache ko bia tina ko jobu dem e papa mini police sia meta mu adwuma no me na pache pa o me mfa aja enka ho be patrol from most 10 times be kan bodin sa bodin sia onu only person no mo bia de onu bita bodin
why
bia be bodin ito movie na kwa nim kakra no woni ati aja ne nya issue won twa sini na wi aja so ko wi na ko e tina ma wi a me ko na so sere me aja hoko me ntwa so ma no ere ni wi ampa me twen cause me pesi ni rere atwa na aja ko na me twa na me baje na da aja ko sini na be jam so na me pre-roll no na Vivian na ma sini be yefe police kan se fino ko e wo mi sini bi manim odome kan se bebrebe be patrol 24/7 I've been always more. I do 8 na not me fee. Din komo, siniba wontena, what one we team go be team scanty. Oba date, your money date. What can I go dinta? We could person to me 8 nyina. E do because yet me ba. Na papa joko e we ye na se. A wo gidi o, nya fro, be dem o de we. Aba mo fie o, bra. Aje ko je fans be dumo no. It means this
police and fro.
Of course. If you are so, anybody when you pound between the pancoso, qualis and coso. So many things. What do you mean? The last time you remember, Sarah, almost semi hard, Jenny. Could you walk with me? How come I many did me welfare, mean pure vertical, maybe I'm on vertic. Pure and I'm yes, from vertic, member. The match I made me yet. Now, ba, sorry, to me, did Papa Nintino, me and Cosega, prane bopo. Ko ubo pon ni patensia my papa mo bia twesi na me tiwes mi amsa wo ko aka temi na cha no to we are ensiaga ti lasa wa no man force me muslimi
amusme mboni di
o me bodi no interfere no so won papa na ko hia papa eja ko hia hospital eja ko 24/7 papa all the movie stars no me no bia ko to kwada me bo bia se papa no o ma man ka ma ba so mo ko hia se if it be sankofa if you be sankofa o ti puri o ti di kete on sankofa nja ye kweta ko fa de ba ka side aba o ko se we miss me nya bani bia tum ko shama police na me kana sem ko shia mo so ni be twesi ni 10 abum for 10 so ko di 5 time o so be bia e kwata na me nya we menim te me twesi start so na police na friends me shia no ni nsu oto cause me fom obia kudu yo no atatra me pese me bo price ameji sta me di 5 time na twesi an kana e share no se kojo me ko twesi ni just fine e ka ba ko mas sin de koso share na me ko twesi minister me mo asem poa mankasa You be 5,000 amount 2,000. On the person no problem. Come in the air bad that. Kasa kyerɛ me. Come kasa there bia. Una edwuma kye. Oso ni bi na dwea oso wonye. Me din. Se no were. One papa na agya kwara bi ansepa. Adama ani mfa agya nka ho. O agya kwara nka ho. Ansepa cha ka kwaku ma no. O kwaku de. Tedede bi. Adai dade bi. O mo de nsu. Whatever anya hwe. Ina ni ye ne yepe. Anta fa mi jo. Mi e fe ko kwaku. Me ni police na share ko o baby. Na maka se ntimi so pa fere pancho ko ku chese onya mpa onya ne benu ya because what say felt on vertical we nya bo issue ko set no so all stars go see no scan which say no good all stars more than 15 afini pa na me adwuma bo years no afi ko opso bo bu me yan kasa mo ho ajani ni okwane ncha na ko dim ko me say nature and karma. If you do good, you for yourself. If you do bad, you for yourself. Remember, we are not going to die. You matter what. So I want to get it and say that you matter, Jano.
Into produce and your friends.
I find a peace and love.
So I can say peace and love with you. And then I could you ask more come on.
I was there. Another one, I can share video no at the abba secret. I would draw back Kumianua, your brother, Quajon Cancel one at the Abato Mountain, so the far Kumawood the Enono. Never query and a crowd will producer bidding. Brother Stephen, you have a video.
Okay.
So calling out, say Wolfre producer a beer, why expose will be say according to Lewin or say or the fierce Anna Quaba. Ya papa jako akopie baby na woje fancy do bra ne bedum fan na woje. Is it right to sell when crababa out? I can't seem be see.
Well, on say yes say so koto say bia nipa mienu gina ho na so wokonto kwa. De twa say odi kan be say na no de ne sie.
Okay.
So you don't just jump into conclusion. So wonye oh no but na no de ne sie. Or be get with me. Maybe Lewen is coming from certain angle.
Sure.
Okay, and maybe it has gotten to a time which has budding. Or be get with me. Yeah, maybe. I was gonna say maybe it has gotten to a time where just budding tina or budding. Well, most of the times, yana nyese bia obe bobon crofudi ewon sembimu, but I thought that yana it will be required from you say bia obe boni penity. Okay, maybe on the platform on which you found yourself now, you will have to mention the name.
Okay.
As far as Asamna Wokan is very much crucial, okay, and to not create some doubt in the minds of certain producers and all that, you have to be specific. Said this actual producer, so that the person hearing you out to know, Nipana Kasana Wakana was and wouldn't be like, oh, okay, and yeah, this producer was very closer to me, and a producer when na only free. When an it might be this one, it might be that one. So to clear the doubt of many, you know, maybe our booty until be sent in a man a day, a man of booty. Yeah, I think Lewin said many things on the platform, and he was like he wasn't a bad person, and sometimes he be or call set swa. I thought that grandpa is called Beman one or CBA 5,000. Which me actually now we free sets of grandpa no be okra. 2,000. Yeah, and you know most of the actors and the actresses sound omoye. So sometimes if you be told a actors now upcoming actors and actresses no. You know who say you have nothing because most of the times you do be treated programs are near the answer now be say be ba on some near brand for a action on location. So no, because this time round, if you need Lewen, because you can cancel Lewen on your set, you will have to pay something.
Hey, I know.
So if you need Kokumeno, because they are fabulous, like they are fabulous in the system.
Yes.
They are well known in the system, so you have to pay.
Brandon and so
Brandon, sanity. OTS is here, and there will be a time where Ibia will be here in location, and I say be a station. That person will have to pay something.
I know, dear.
Or only a patron. Ibia mensumetia sanity. Maybe that person will have to pay something. Sanity. In terms they branded themselves, okay. But sometimes you may have nothing, and to keep you in it, and to keep on letting you hope, say it is going to be better. No, say remember the Kenya. I have to show some love. I have to express some love to you. That is the reason. TMA Ibia when now I debe now yes sir.
Okay. And see, sir, what they lewen.
Okay.
Ebe she baby ejako etwa.
Okay.
Say ejako ko nti wo metwa. Na odi ni twa wie na ka kire ne say free na ekura me free nipa we. Ewo nipa na afei na wa introduce no anim no.
Okay.
Eye ekirebuo.
Well, on say that is the reason Tiama even Ghana say many people, several celebrities. I mean, say musicians, no money abreno. They look alike stuff. No?
Yeah.
You get that? Like it's going to be like, or they think say yeah, it's going to be like say, also me look alike or me look alike and not to me perform it.
Yes.
But to me yet said yeah, now. So it's going to be like me and Kasanu hear me. Ewo show so you will have to pay huge sum of money. You'll have to consult my management team and all that before you can get access to me. But me look like you will have to pay something small. It be at least 500 Ghana cedis be performing. So there's the thing say that it would be there can come a time where you may no longer need me. And you may now for me look like a kwakujina or platform so not just say wajibi. Nice oh no. It's maybe a nuntinama. Kwame Eugene morning afufra cars woman stop you say omunya side it has both bad side and both negative positive side as well.
Yes.
So until say ebia na nka gejako na eka say enka this kind of this acting like oye specialist or specifically in say jako die e fa bibit say nyan kokora asem so no fa bibit say bia yenyinsem kwa anase bia yenye bibi say na jako very good. Okay, now the same producer like maybe on the same set na ejako ewo ebia lawan ewo na ebia producer and a director beka say this time around I don't want Joko to be doing this, I want Lewin to be doing this, or I want this one to be doing that. Sometimes say fa kwan papa so so no fa okwan papa so it might be like say as a jimeni monyam e de amobi so on the ma yes in the training no music industry name I think say I be beka say man ko for to mo nuru any ade no so on the picture ns animal man like we I want to say I've not been treated well, so meme way of acting you've copied my style like yesterday meme in this year no nipa ni beba wo so ateme. Okay, and I think say it is clear in the system say you can put it forth for sure say Lewin when it comes to acting like a Joko or when it comes to acting similar way Joko would act, Lewin is very good over there. So on the nanti bi obenante on the kasa bi obekasa and all that. On say a Joko nanti bi kura. So there came a time and I want say the hunu a Joko sa. So on the but so share Lewin asama no wakana as na producers nibi etechira na one person a Joko career enum. All the yeah, na one techra no person Joko career enum. So the question is, why would
a producer do such
producers or some of the producers do such a thing? On say yana comforta because there's no smoke without fire, but and then it isn't always true. There can be smoke without fire sometimes. But then I don't know. You and I were not there, and we may not know the actual reason in here. ML producers because we have to blot him out of the music industry. Is it because he drenched himself into politics or something like that? Is it maybe or the no a politics same more as a actor there, as a celebrity there, like so you and him say me what this side and what you have to act like a non-partisan or we get to sometimes you have to be neutral. Like you heard Don Dumelo more any day on say like so or single I'll say be a media specifically I'm here and all that Emma or fans no baby now Lucy
because and
most producers will be thinking of this. So this person, if we put him on this location right away, right now, no, to see no, and crop ne ho ehi abeshen crofo akomama. That is it. And so most producers would think of this, and maybe they can attain some calls. Calls be from penifoni be ho ni ade. Or say na nipa so mesi blah 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 blah. I'll be get to me. So to clear out and all that CBA even Crampono if these producers are backing him up or these managers are backing him up or these directors are backing him up said be na be any sign be mesan won't no e be to make us any we should blot him out of the system for a while. So the best serve as warning, and answer be best serve as what is it? Be a better say yen fuadie or yeneso, because so be ye dominant nisanwa. It can say to be neutral. You have to love all the same. You have to, even if you will vote for or exercise franchise for NPP or NDC, you will have to still be genuine.
Na sentence answer.
Entesa say.
Entesa ebia enya politics.
Make us say ebia, right? So I'm not putting I'm not establishing any facts here.
Ebia entesa ba ebia producer nana one person.
It might be so. It might be say bia personally. Producers ni be and an idea or penta presentment be edema ejako sebia ejako to say and as what to say ebia sebi omuade ebia ya homaso ebia ya hantan ebia ohun ye minim ebia bibisa okay into ebia a person yin free music industry anymore. How do you get to it? What is it? Movie industry anymore. Na
big AKWESS wonu so eyesinitwa enin lewin kasa wi ya wo bo producer ni di
okay
say producer so mesi. Well,
so he interjected, and looking at how Big AKWESS interjected over there, like in our normal way of conversating, no, and as a CBI, when we are say discussion, maybe it's a public discussion, social discussion, close social communication, or something like that. Penning for etc. And maybe many platforms like Kasa, right? Nese nipa ne Kasa nese. Or be interjecting outright, like say be with harsh word and obwa or be get to me. It might be say be a nipa na wakasa crown or one kasa crabby hours in me day. It's yam. It might be so. And I say be a entesa crown punua, it be a nkakwana befaswa, obey interjecting no. Oh no, be a Big AKWESS also there na woka.
And to Big AKWESS a boy rem no kasa wo boasan.
Yeah, also it's a form of insult.
Okay.
I'll be get to me. It's a form of insult. My name say what's the American say.
Now when him say, "Sa wo boa no echi no." Unim de esi we chabusia yen hwe. Wo boa ke echi na le when e kasa Big AKWESS kasa wo boa no yen hwe de esi we echi.
So do obi apɛ say oyi ni bibi on beto abonten. Mpenifo o maye bibia de beto abonten eneyi o manu o mu hu edoso se omo a omode bibi beto abonten a omo ani
ene atemdidie ena bone
on say o kasa man kasa obeso so de won kasa onya na se mpodi ni na temu a obekasa bi ndai so bama se mu
na hawedia
so bama se mu a bi do yes ra abutra no o last one so bama se mu a
AKWESS ni ibo na won
lewe yes ra wa so o sin ko for I'm not cry e ka jo say
e kama se
wa ya
si men kana si men kana se
enye e ma che o ye nyini
me da so ria e kama se o kama se bi watem
o de mpatome ni na tem to
ana kan se ma ne kama se
on ka wasem
se kuku na
se ye ku ni go to bi na e tin je cafe
o se me
side no ye no yes etin kila se wo
atemdidie
me di atem o kila se me di atem
lewe me mani di me mani di watem
kama se me
ye papa
we are boa
ye papa nkofo hwe o Big AKWESS nkofo filu me nye sa
me pa cho o so kuku na nya trek ni nya
on ka wasem bim lewe o de o me nkasa me kana
so catfish
but also odi wa Big AKWESS ni una kasa onye luwe ne
no so kasa be catfish okay so
menye sa o de atika ntitwaso
udi batem
men kana say
say catfish
and also say bien
me say
Big AKWESS Mina o kasa enti ene me kasa me fi no
what
lewe njai ye paucho yes wa ko me na paso haji
ko no movie na
me paucho on na kasa o
dan mo so lewe abona hi
David
we ti di
dabi o abona ya
data
Una comment no kwa.
Sane.
Yes, sir. Dey be the bigger place. Mr. Wa.
And the politics are ruling for. I didn't want to say. Let's go.
Oh, dey be. I want me yes ambom. No win, mpatch na say. Say uti oba fefefe ti wo nchen ne de wo ye. Na bigger place.
And I don't want to know so I know. I don't go
no way. Ne patch na say. Oh, the patch na say.
Mr. President.
Mr. President pa na yes sir.
I was the president.
E patch. Aha, Mr. President there. Obanya kokudro na obanya abutre nso. Mr. President. Osumenchi baby patch. No patch.
Obo the mom.
Back of it na say. Mr. President, patch na say. Hey, Mr. President, patch na say the men yes sir. Big AKWESS.
Ya wo kwasiada.
David. No win. One kasa cry. Make on kasa do. Mr. President, who didn't see? You did so I kasa. Me patch.
Oh, did he?
Kasa.
Da hono. Entokwa no, we be si omo akaja so. So we can say it may be it's a form of insult because I make kasa na utimi putting outright wo boa. As en sam na metina ho kan nyina menim me boa. Le when enso ye the same thing.
Okay.
Wo brana big AKWESS e kasa. Eno so be kan say
or for be a tit for tat. So no. And sometimes on say actions be where it comes forth or it emerges in an immatured way. Or we get to me. Sometimes I'm not penny for takas will be from Kumua, will be from Munya. Said this will be na sebi in previous will be na where Jimmy. I'm not just also Jimmy. Or we get to me. Good. Into so will be no yedi enya. It doesn't mean say also no class also yedi enye in return. Now they pay it back. Or we get to me. Like the old action, the man who said sebi unim nyansa. And I said you in Nyansa. Nah, I'm not. I mean, it can't say. Oh no, they may kind of say a beer, big AKWESS, interject, you know. Okay, and I said you see Bure mono. Emma, a beer, Lawin, who say big AKWESS or me once or me Hardin Bonnet. A beer, who say big AKWESS or me Hardin Bonnet. Because to say Oboa, like outright, no, like who many more say. Oh, me a trofo men cannot correct. Be chan throw the ato a year panaso. What was the city? So many things would be running in his mind. So maybe the bigger question so was trying to establish a fact or to put forth premises. No, so that say also boa. Oh, so oboa, obanyano correct, oboa, ampa, oboa, oboa. The tournament on a day.
And we are no mere no amo you were a juma bakum. Namujina public, a cum, a yet new masano, a cardia in a tre, yes, I
say, I think say, Nansem Hua, na yene gramophone debate near the Mr. Hamechi Bekasa Kenya Sabosorena, okay, can seem be like personal attack be ad hominem, like CBOD. And here Christopher and attempt say you like ya been susa and sani man or we get to me. Once say a some background when say discuss here morality do not go asleep. So no there were two things like be to say your morality and it was sociology or we get to me when we talk of sociology has to do with how people behave.
Okay.
Or we get to me how people behave. Normally this is how I behave, this is my ego. Okay. This is my ego, like I'm like this, I'm like that. Or we get to me, yes. But when we talk of morality has to do with the teachings or the guidance you've had. Okay, you've had on how to behave. Okay. Into your ego and your super ego. The super ego has to do with the moral aspect of behavior and putting forth about that area or no. But
behavior.
Good. It's behavior no has to do with your normal way of acting. We are me Obama Bobby. Oh, sincere name. Oh no, nisi name is animal. And sometimes yana be no say a pretending. Say be a show base. But the you know on you be na air fan say e be a system that you are pretending, you are acting. or we get to me. More facial expression, we know how you people act.
Sure.
Or we get to me. And we know, say, that kind of discussion you're doing over there. So what, also some jokes are very much expensive. So can you joke to the extent, say, obe expose a producer, be boniting, say producer way, and maybe or catcher a mail away, say, Jacko or this, or BI say, or Jeffans, it's best no call, then depending to enfamu momuniano, na honor or Jeffans, the best no conical fans. So like once we say infant jokey, that means that they all can a real or meaning what he's saying. So for a bigger case to interject, and also, he also meant it. Okay, so if these ones yield brings about a fighter between them, it's a real fight. It isn't a matter of acting or showbiz.
It's omumi behavior. A bit me am say Kumawood no craft for the no craft.
Also, this is it. A Kumawood isn't hinging on Lewen alone.
Yes.
It isn't hinging on Bigger Chris alone. It hinges on many people. Kumawood industry, I think doesn't belong to one specific person.
Sure.
It's about lot of people, directors, producers, and all that. You can even begin your directorship from somewhere. Or we get to with me. And it's about you having your money, you having your staffs, your tools, and all that to go on set. Or we get to with me. And it's about you registering your system or you registering your industry. Or we get to with me. So when it becomes very well known, when it becomes ostensible on the screen, or when it emerges on the screen and people clings to it, say a bar screen as a for to farm, when a that makes you also become popular.
Sure.
Also, anybody can come into the Kumawood industry. So whatsoever you are, it's about you making it better, you making it nice. Now, bet me I register a year production, or we get to me, to me I recognized on the public screen.
Yes.
Sasana 70. It's no action to me say. But the thing is, the whole thing to me one said the caneno na etienne but no accent in a Kumawood industry to me. I say
I was young common I day now so a berry fantina magasa beso ya sane so na dwuma de bi say ya yesi konwa papa nsemu bi ebie nsemu ebie funu nanima wo enya wo honte ase no etimi adoso ni atena sese ya sese yetimi aka akwachi na ye nyina ye ni age na me pese me dis ye dis esi na me pese me busa se bigger quiz me key comment bi se empanimfo bebre ho mo ye ade de beto montene so mo nu wo mo ho
okay
echen wo mo a omo amfa ama outside na me busa se adwuma wo ye se wonya bibi free mu a
okay
etwa se wo de ba montene so no obi ehu se adwuma we anajapade ama ye adwuma we adawro ma na me nyae eye
well me say I'm to it me is that type say obi bibi mamia I feel like mentioning the person's
name. Yes.
Okay, no be an person idea, but I feel like mentioning the person, telling people say, oh, this person gave me that thing. I got a help from this person or that person. I am that type. To let me that type in the year so mama dear, say be a tadia in the year no rodia shemana masheno. To let you know, say I don't know your mom and many day, many so. Sana ubi and city. Okay, and also it has been a canker in the system. Say, if you get yourself involved in movie industry, you're not going to make it.
Yes.
Once people were making assertions.
Oh, recently, crowd will be bow says in the church democracy. Can you?
That is once social a year. Now bigger quiz. Say, Ola was misquoting a year. Oboisiki. So Oboisiki essay a NPP and a boy man is seen dying and yet because a Jaco man is seen dying
allegedly.
Yeah, because during the time where Abia always seen dying on him, he had been blotted out of the movie industry.
Okay.
So in the bit me up as a NPP. So bigger quiz was saying say Oboisiki shouldn't be misquoted. Yeah, because now making outright putting forth. Sabia and as a forthright Sabia a NPP and a boa man to me but then a bit me a basa so no a try so be correct BB ewo na me gidis me nyini se me sa do bebre na frafra imuni ad bebre na ye nneoma bi one chen near de some deals be near day on Bibrina allegedly with the leak of kings ness animal near man near the frafra now the sinichano akatakata so all begin to me or the sinichana katakata so as a sinichana ebian and nam so amen and BBC but now we be secretly we be one chain into no 1 hour woman because I knew Biana no Biana Salawan cast with me cost to Nibonia 5,000. Okay, now 5,000 will be the Biana Diana 2,000. So to me cost to that crow, or to me 5,000 in a year later, save your CV 1,000 cry within the like location you be and I make us say once so nya best stars and lewen score for nature in papa what I say pa just console before Salawin no more eba into no we here no set so oh the to there be a way friend or be friend oh me was set so me we be dim komo na e dim komo we are no kwa into no about set so crampo na say about set so be a or 30 minutes and maybe 1 hour so 1 hour nya pa ho otumika say oko onyen obagini sikanso because time na wo de man na pa ho sana zini na edit says ofre e be alawen ofre osumasi ana we na so about set so that's the time na so be most of them oni abotre oba the time nya so na se munya ntwa me fan say bia enka camera na ade amode betwa na ade na e bia fault be ba na ade e bia most of them to consider no they don't because and sometimes you have to understand them because time is money.
Yes.
And they deal with time. The time no or the ma or the time they just over spend it or no. So man a pound one. So obey any extra maybe scanning could be young baby or con just the man. So to me the person has to go.
Unya bibi will be more was what about out.
Oh, and ya bribia and just will expose you host like say be a many BBC ewo. But a to Diana be nice on Sinitra and Kofi kenning to be at the out at the better say me Sinitra a mona minya BBC. Sometimes yana it doesn't base solely on the person's own will, but then and I say own wish. Let me put it that way. But at this and I say the onwaxane surroundings, the environments. Every time I say massa, you've attained, you've gained something, you've secured something in the movie industry. You'll have to show it up there, put it on public screen for people to know for sure that in the movie industry, surely going to make it obligate to be made. Yes. And so when you say any part of us will claim opulency or fluency just like that.
Nice one. I was there, so I wanted to come on. I had now see the AC 1 minute for wrap it up money. They say and Tokwania the idea cause they say producers beating up
okay.
Maybe say are some producers the real cause of Kumawood downfall?
Some yes, if you put it that way, I think it's a general. You are not being specific, so I'll say yes.
Okay.
Some producers and some actors and some actresses, some directors, some managers, and all that are the real cause of the downfall of Kumawood sanity. There's all kinds of some there, and I just say you are not being specific.
Yes.
Sanity. It's so allegedly some of them are doing that. And I'm also now. Bibisa ekoso yeah
I was see a trans discussion you made na yede na so mpanimfo say agro na yede no na chesade enso esa sabi enkrasefo entia ha na yede dwumadi ni nyina si brother Steve yeda ase bebre ene wo educate ye pa wa ma ye hu ene o ma chese ehinta bebre wo sini twa no emum sam gra menim se wo twese ni daw
okay
ene wo say starting ana
started
say sini twa
mate
sini twa I say starting
mate
I was here as a danka top connect Ejimaya Cognacs Royal Kate or the kids papa Efra no disobolo special so account Hobota Magic the Memano at the bridge of Monsieur to us here into Pebi and Commander 1 A2 diabetes pressure in I say at the amount Kumawood who and samane ababe bebre wakana ha and I see Konya and what trans discussion so na ye dibin so eba ebeson when I ye so when you ya papa jako ene ya papa acrobato just one nsem bi so atwagu social media no oba acrobat na se bie mu amejimre na mde se adwumadi we assign asongo sabre se want me ka dia subscribe na comment na fasha ase e ma me kama ma so adwumadi no eso
keep watching LORDSON TV keep watching don't change it keep watching don't change it keep watching don't change it and LORDSON TV